All right, I'd like to call to order Tuesday, February 13th, 2024, Park Commission meeting. So with that, let's say the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, with that, did anybody see anything from last month's meeting that they would like to correct, reanalyze, go through?
I didn't see anything.
With that, I'll be looking for a motion.
I make that motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
On to tonight's agenda. I'll be looking, anybody have any additions, anything they want to add? Are we going to discuss anything on the pavilion
Yeah, we
and
can
splash pad?
general updates.
Okay, general updates, okay,
We can do that at the end there.
okay. With that, any other additions?
Not at this time.
Okay, I'll be looking for a motion.
I'll make. Go ahead.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, on to discussion of spring and fall ditch clean up.
I think we normally try to hit spring and fall ditch, do it twice a year in the spring and fall. So we want to start looking at dates for that.
I think typically we've done it in April, May? Was it May or April?
That was May last year.
Okay,
Well, weather was kind of funky then, so.
weather's kind of funky now, so.
I mean, we can do it right now for
Yeah.
that matter.
Right.
I see tentative dates out there, and as we get closer,
Yep.
blizzarding in May because we got too lucky this part of the year.
Yep.
Swap it up, but
Yep. Probably towards the last week of April or beginning of May.
week of the 22nd.
And what,
On
did that
May?
get defined from, it's from Dakota Trail,
This way.
Down to the bridge.
Yeah,
it's from the river to here.
yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
That's what we did in the fall last year.
We've done all kinds of sections.
Before the year
Hey,
before.
we're
we did-
cleaning something, right? I think we could do it.
That Monday, the 22nd and Thursday, the 25th, not as good for me.
No,
What, are you on May? What?
it's on April.
Oh.
That last week in April.
I mean, we could plan on May 7th.
Yeah.
That would be May's meeting. No, that would not be. The
Well,
14th
that'd be the
would be.
14th.
That'd be the 14th.
We
Yeah,
can do it
yeah.
then, or is it getting too green then?
Getting close to fishing over.
Right? Yeah, don't be intruding on that there.
I'm good with tentatively setting to the 14th.
Yeah, I see no problem. Let's do that.
So then go at 5:30
Yeah,
and we can meeting after here.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Plenty of light yet. You know, Nick could feed us.
Mm-hmm. Get right on
I make a motion.
that. And which meeting did we do it at in the fall then?
My phone isn't with me.
You know, I could probably just.
I was gonna say, I thought it was like September or something.
Only had access to all the materials from last.
Yeah, would you happen to have any of that?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay.
Even have it on there? Or did we just do it?
Well, I know we would have,
I think we had a couple delays for some reason we didn't.
I'm not seeing it on the agendas. I checked from October back to June.
Or did we just do the spring and that was it?
No, we did fall.
Did we?
Yeah, we did a fall one.
I can't remember which one we slated it for. September?
I want to say it was October. For some strange reason, I want to say it was October.
That'll be the October 8th.
Well, that'll be right after Music in the Park, right? If we plan for Music in the Park the first weekend of April or October. I don't know. We haven't talked about that yet either. I'm just.
A little bit about. You weren't here, I don't think,
Oh, yeah.
because we were trying to bounce what we wanted for vendors and stuff.
No, I think it was here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, you were here.
That was Music in the Park last year, September 30th. What are we thinking?
For fall?
Yeah, tentatively.
I guess September wouldn't be all bad. September 10th.
Yeah.
School's in. You know, everybody's back to school and whatnot. So, yeah, let's make it September 10th.
Same thing, 5:30 p.m.
Yeah. That way we can do that and do the meeting after.
Yeah.
Baseball club donate some beer beforehand, before we go out.
Beer
Before the meeting.
beforehand.
Food.
Yeah.
Food as we have the meeting.
Grabber in one hand, beer.
It still is mayor.
All right, so we've got May 14th at 5:30 prior to the meeting. Then September 10th as our tentative dates. Again, once 5:30 prior to the meeting. So we'll go with that.
I will look for a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Commissioner reports? Anybody got anything to report? Nobody's done anything? I haven't done.
Updates. Pavilion's coming along. We're
Yeah.
farther ahead than we used to be. Prior to
We are.
prior to the incident that shall not be named. Next week or so, the roofers or the framers will be back. They're at another job right now, and talking with the contractor. But next week or two, they'll be back in to start working on the roof. Met with security and sound. They'll be doing the electronic locks on the bathrooms as well as the security cameras, and we got positions located out for that. Wanted to get that so we can get conduit run.
Yep.
Right.
Before they slap the roof on. So we got that into place. I met with them yesterday afternoon. We're going to have the camera position. I'll bring that up. So west is the top, east is the bottom, north is to the right, south.
Yep.
Is to the left. The red dots are where the camera positions are going to be, and then the red lines just indicate their field of
Field
view.
of view.
So 4 of them will get coverage all around the building.
Including the splash pad, which I like.
Yep, we'll have them facing out to the splash pad
Right.
just to catch anything, just in case an incident arises. Yeah, we'll have full coverage just in case somebody tries to vandalize the bathrooms, and we got one on the backside just in case someone wants to get in the equipment room.
Now, we were putting lights under there, right? Were we putting lights? I thought yeah, there was lights underneath it. Yep. Good.
Motion lights, right?
I don't know if, I thought they
Are
were
they gonna stay
like a
on?
can light. I don't know if they stay on or what.
I don't remember.
I know we talked probably both ways, but whether or not they're gonna be on a timer type of thing too, or just stay on the
They
whole
could
time.
be on a
probably.
photo eye, right?
Yep.
Just be on overnight.
Yeah,
I'll ask the contractor what we spec'd out.
Okay.
So will the city hall camera pick up the front part where these aren't, it looks like?
Yeah, we have a camera out here that faces out the
Okay.
parking lot. Should be able to see anything out that way. It won't be incredibly detailed, but this will give us good coverage underneath the pavilion itself. And then the three bathrooms we're gonna have, the frames are set up for electric strikes. So all we have to do is run, and the door frames run all the way up to the plates.
Yep.
So we just need to run conduit, and we're gonna
Yeah.
get that done so they can set those up for time blocks. And those will be, everything will then feed back into City Hall here.
okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You able to do a box in the mechanical room then for everything to go in there and then?
Yep.
Come back here?
Yep, because we have conduit in the equipment room for Carver Link and the internet connection on the dark fiber ring.
Okay.
That's all slated, and that'll loop right into our dark fiber loop, so it'll connect up to the facilities and be integrated into our
fantastic.
system.
And that rear one would be nice too, because it'll be facing the
Right.
ice rink and stuff like
Ice
that.
rink, ball fields.
Yeah. Just,
And it just protects that backside
Yeah.
because otherwise that's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Got coverage on all angles. Things are coming along.
I like it.
What about the splash pad? When is
Yeah.
that?
I was gonna ask the same thing.
So splash pad that went to council yesterday. It was tabled. So the National Park Service, again, it's the agency that's holding up the whole process. The DNR is waiting for the National Park Service to get their end done so they can get the grant paperwork to us. The DNR applied for a waiver of retroactivity with the National Park Service. It was for mayor and a number of other cities who also had DNR grants. And the DNR received the waiver on behalf of the cities, and what the waiver of retroactivity does is, I'll step back. As far as expenditures go for a project, we've been given the notice of award for the grant from the DNR. However, until the grant documents are signed, executed by everybody, you can't spend anything. If you do, it's ineligible. Even if your grant application said, yeah, we can do a splash pad, if you start on it before grants are executed, doesn't count. It has to be post-grant award execution. What the waiver of retroactivity says is that we understand, it's basically the Park Service says, we understand we're slow. We haven't gotten you the paperwork working on it. But as of last Friday, you can incur expenditures if you so choose, and they will be eligible once the paperwork is executed. Now, the DNR told me, I have to tell every city, the waiver isn't the grant documents. The waiver just allows you to make expenditures that will be eligible once the grant documents come. But until the grant documents are in your hands, you don't have the grant. So, but it was indicated there's no indication whatsoever that the grant's in jeopardy. Nothing of that sort. But City Council wanted to be 100% certain that the grant was in hand before they move forward with the project.
Did they give a timeline on that or no?
Not on the grant paperwork.
Yeah.
They're just whenever the Park Service gets,
Government snail mail.
whenever the National Park Service finally gets off
You get it when you get it.
and gets rolling on it.
I'm hoping
Will
that.
that affect the whole year thing? If
That,
don't you have a year from when it's granted?
no, I think it's 3 years maximum
Oh,
to get
okay.
it done. 3 years maximum, 2 or 3. And early on in talking with the company, if we had everything when we were supposed to back in December, January, and we executed grant documents and everything, we were looking at Memorial Day opening of the splash pad. So I gotta talk with the company again, because I know they said it was either March or April is when their next price increase was gonna hit. So I gotta get confirmation on that, to get an updated quote firm until here.
Right. Yep. Nope, I understood their thinking behind it, you know.
So just to clarify, anybody watching this, it's not if we're getting the grant, it's when they're getting us the paperwork.
Right, when the paperwork comes in, then we can get the go-ahead.
Yep, so I'm confident we have the grant. There's been no indication of any problems with our grant, other than the Park Service is slow in processing paperwork.
So anybody watching from the National Park Service? Get going.
Get it going. Get this thing open.
Let's get moving on this here. So, okay, well, at least we're moving along on one piece,
Mhm.
and seems to be going well. So, knock on wood. Yeah,
Ice rink was a bust this year.
well, we didn't have winter.
We had it for 2 weeks.
Right. We had so
Yeah, they started putting the ice on because as soon as it dipped down, they got out there. It's like, all right, we'll get it on. And the long range forecast, it was showing, it was cold, but it was going to go to the 20s and kind of hover there. That was one of the models. The other model was like, we're going to jump up into the 40s, and ended up being the 40 temp one. And it's like, well, that was a waste.
yep, a lot of cities did it.
Grass will be real nice this summer.
Right? Hopefully we get enough moisture. Anything else, Nick, that you had?
No, not off the top of my head. No,
Okay.
we're getting some good use out of the community center. More people are picking it up.
Awesome.
The Watertown mayor continues to use it. We've had a request from Zion Lutheran, their elementary, was it 6th grade basketball? I think it
Yeah.
was.
It is 5th and 6th grade basketball.
They requested to use the facility, and we were able to get them squeezed in our schedule. So nice to have them there and using it, and
Any pickleball yet?
not much that I haven't gotten a whole lot of requests for
Okay.
using it.
Nuts.
We were an overflow site, so
Right. So, well, maybe that'll pick up too. All right. With that, I will look for a motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
everybody.